Hi, I'm Dekel. I'll showcase my first hackathon project called JobSpree. The goal of JobSpree is to help people on their job searching journey. I built this website using the Django framework, Postgres database, Chart.js, and the OpenAI API. When opening the website for the first time, you will be greeted by the login page, where you can also choose to register. I will log into a pre-made account with the data that I already added so I can demonstrate the charts. So this is the first page that you will get to. This is the main page where you will see all the statistics and data with charts that I made with Chart.js. All the data here is fetched from the tables that are personal for each user. So I'll show the tables and go back to the charts. So this is the first table, applying goals. The applying goals table will be for companies that you wish to apply to in the future. So you have the company name, keywords. The keywords would be for later, maybe you can feed it to some kind of an API so you can search automatically. So for example, web, CSS, languages, the type of job you want, etc. The priority, so this is what orders it inside of this table. So it's just for organization purposes. The next table is the applications table. This is where you put the applications that you already did. So for example, I applied to Cisco, let's say. This is the date, and this is the result. The score will go into the charts, so it's very important that you put a score that really represents what you feel about this application based on however many descriptions or whatever. To add to the applying goals to the application or the interviews, you just enter here in the inputs. This is the date. On the result and a score, you just press on the plus button and it adds it, and you will see it represented in the charts immediately. Okay, so the next table is the interviews table. This table is for interviews that you already did. So we have the company name, the date, result, score, and application is connected to the applications table. You don't have to choose one, but it's connected, so you can choose an application that you did which is correlated to this interview. Okay, so a very important part of this page is the recording section of the chart, so of the table. So you upload an audio file or a video file, and it will show it here and upload it to the database. You can of course hear it. This is an interview that I downloaded from the internet. So after you upload this to the database, you can open the interview page by pressing that button. Specifically, this one has already data, so I'll choose one that is new. Okay, so this is empty, as you can see. None here and none here. I'll explain what this does. So this is the score. It's like the page for all the information. And this is the transcription section. In this section, you can press this button in order to send all this audio file to an API that will give you a text transcript of your interview. I now press this, and you need to wait a little bit, and it will give you a transcript. This transcript will be saved on the database, so once you do it, it will be saved forever, and you don't need to do it again. You can inspect it how many times you want. Okay, so now we have the transcription. You can go through it. This is the entire interview. Now that we have this, the main feature of this transcription section is the suggestion part. So this part, when you press on this button, will send all this transcription to the ChatGPT. It will give you suggestions to this interview. So what are your strengths, what you need to improve, and you can press this many times, so it will give you different results. And this is very helpful if you want to get quick advice without going to a specialist. Okay, so now I'll go back to the charts and explain each chart. So the application data section has just a counter for each month, so you can track it across the year, so you can keep track of how many applications you have and not fall down. This percentage, as you can see here, is the success rate of each application. So a score above 7 is a success. So you can keep track of that as well. The score progression is very important. It shows you across however period of time how you progress with the scores. If you go down, if you go up. So in this case, it goes up. So it's very good. The same charts are also for the interviews. And this is the total scores. So yeah, this is pretty much it. If you want to use this website, you can reach out to me and I will try to deploy it. Thank you for listening.